Everybody, welcome back to British Stan. We do have some breaking news coming from Mannheim in Germany, as at least one is dead and several others injured after a suspected ramming attack in Germany. Yes, another ramming attack situation happening in the country of Germany. As always, guys, this is a breaking news story. We'll bring you the latest of what we've got. We'll go through what has happened. I've got some video footage to share with you as well. But as always, guys, do get involved in the live chat and we'll be taking your thoughts and reaction from this shocking attack in Germany. Let's have a read of what has happened. Police are in attendance after a suspected high-speed ramming car attack in the German city of Mannheim. A spokesman for the German police said there is a presence in the area around Wasserturm and Plankorf. The public have been urged to avoid Mannheim city centre and to take a wide detour, with eyewitnesses saying multiple people are believed to be injured. The incident occurred as crowds gathered in the cities across regions, including Germany's Rhineland, for parades to mark the carnival season. A spokesman for Germany police said there is currently a police operation in Mannheim city centre in the area around Wasserturm Plankorf. Police and rescue services are on their way. Further information is not yet available. In this context, there may temporary traffic disruptions in the city centre. Local media reports a black SUV drove at high speed from the parade ground towards the water tower into a crowd of people. The intensive care unit of the nearby university hospital has declared a disaster alert. German news website Bild reports that the driver of the car has been arrested. All roads and bridges leading out of the city are being monitored by the police with submachine guns, and a helicopter is circling over the city centre. So that is what we've got for you so far in terms of what has gone on in Mannheim. But as you can hear there, of course, a ramming attack, an SUV ploughing into a group of people, of course, taking in the city for carnival. Again, third ramming incident, an individual using a car as its weapon to inflict pain on others within Germany in the space of 2 months now. Of course, there was one, in Munich. Last month, there was one with the Christmas market as well. And now this is the third one. Shocking. One dead, several injured. It's being reported at this moment in time, and local media saying that the individual has been arrested. I've got some footage from the ground of police chasing after the suspect. So just bear with me a moment. Oop. And then we've also got some images or video from the scene, as well as the emergency responders at the scene too. So that is what we know thus far with regard to it. But quite frankly, I mean, in Germany, they've got a massive problem right now. It just keeps on happening and happening and happening. And it's similar attacks. They're using cars to do it. They're using cars to carry this out. Whether there is a big congregation of people, they are at risk within the country of Germany at this moment in time. The Christmas market, where loads of people coming together. Then, of course, with the situation with a demonstration, a protest of union workers in Munich. And now people just trying to enjoy the celebrations and the carnival in Mannheim city. Disgraceful. It's bonkers. And again, whilst we are live, we're going to be keeping up to date with further information that does erupt from this. But it is breaking, and all we've got at this moment in time, that is, one is believed to be dead and several currently injured, and local media reports stating that the individual has been arrested. But there is no further update in terms of police statements. There is no further update on a possible motive. But my goodness me, it's looking like it is really, really bad. due to the hospital coming out and stating that they've declared a state of an emergency, which would suggest that there is a lot. And you can see the emergency responders in that video there on how many vehicles are closing in on the city centre. It's quite frankly shocking. A black SUV. I've got no images as of yet in terms of the pictures of the car or the potential suspect. There is hardly any images really on social media at this moment in time, but that's all I've really got for you in terms of footage at the time of recording. I did want to bring you this one as quickly as possible, so apologies for the lack of images and the lack of videos. There just isn't that much substance out there just yet. I'm going to, guys, jump into the chat, take some of your reaction with regard to this one, guys, and as we're live for the next maybe 10 minutes or so, if there's any further updates, I'm on German media sites now as we speak, and if there's any more updates with regard to it, then of course I'll try and translate it and bring it to you momentarily. But let's see what people are saying. Sue Jackson says, Germany, you need to toughen up. Well, they had that opportunity. Again, I don't want to be scoring any political points for any party right now because there's been a horrific attack that's happened within Germany. An individual has been reported to have died and several others injured. So I'm not playing and scoring political points at this moment in time, but you're looking at an election just there with the CDU overturning within 24 hours, stating that they weren't going to be closing their borders, despite them saying that they were going to do so. There was only one party that was going to be able to bring a stop to any of immigration. And again, we don't know the motive right now with regard to this at the time of recording, so I won't necessarily speculate. But again, if history follows suit, then you could only assume what the motive was as such. Germany are having a lot of these ones, these stupid cars that just keep on ploughing people over. No, all seriousness, is absolutely disgraceful and it's absolutely disgusting. And right now, my thoughts and prayers are with the individuals that are affected. And I hope there is no more deaths at the time of recording. And hopefully the people that have been affected, haven't been affected, have no life-changing injuries, or nor we don't get any more fatalities from this. But just looking at the hospital reaction and what they've stated and this sheer presence of emergency services, it doesn't look good in Mannheim at this moment in time. So here's hoping it's not as bad as we think it's going to be. Yeah. Alison says, will this wake up people in Germany who voted for the status quo and not AfD? I mean, they did state that they were going to completely shut down the borders, AfD, if they got into power. The day after, within 24 hours, the CDU, by the looks of things, did the complete opposite. They said that they were going to do something about it, but then said, no, we're not. And then shipped in a ton of Afghan asylum seekers afterwards in terms of planes. So, yeah, I mean, they've got a long time to go now. There was only one party that could have saved Germany. But, I mean, it's not a point to be scoring political points right now. It's been a horrible attack that's happened in Mannheim. And quite frankly, someone has died from this. And it's the third ramming attack in the space of, 2-3 months? 2-3 months. It's absolutely bonkers. I'm sorry, I've got a comment there. It's a normal day in Germany, so what's the news? I mean, I'm reporting on incidents and attacks that keep on happening in Germany far too frequently. This is happening way too much within Germany. Keep on reporting on it, keep on talking about it. And it's quite shocking that the sheer volume of these incidents, these attacks, are happening in Germany. It's very, very scary. It just goes to show that the German people are at a huge risk just coming to any big crowds within Germany. I would be fearful on what's going to happen. We've seen a Christmas market. We've seen a protest of union workers. And now we're seeing a carnival. So wherever there's a big crowd of people, you're no longer safe, which is absolutely frightening. It's absolutely frightening in itself. I'm going to see if there's any more updates with regard to this, and if we've got any more from German police, or if there's been an update from German police at this moment in time. But as we stated, some reports, local media stating, of course, that there is... that the individual has been arrested, but we'll have to see. Again, I don't think there's any more information with regard to it just yet. But one person killed by the looks of things. Absolutely shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. Shalila says, Germany isn't the only one that needs to toughen up. Our country does too. We are sitting ducks with the cuckoo at the helm. None of us are safe. It frightens me. You know, Europe as a whole is a whole problem. It's a massive problem. Mainland Europe, it feels a lot worse than the UK at this moment in time. We haven't really seen too much, but it's not long. You know, GB News just reported yesterday that 500 illegal immigrants crossed over last week. And that is frightening. That is so scary. We're not even vetting these individuals. It's absolute bonkers that this is just allowed to happen. And Germany missed their opportunity. It's sickening. It really is sickening. Absolute, it's horrible. But guys, there is no further update with this. If you are just tuning in, guys, there has been a ramming attack in Mannheim in Germany. One is being reported dead, several injured, but we've got no further information with regard to a motive just yet. Just a black SUV ploughing into a crowd of people at Carnival. Of course, there was a man behind the car. Don't blame the car. It was, of course, an individual carrying out a heinous attack by the looks of things. But guys, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with more breaking news that happens across the continent. I've been Dan. This has been the British Stand.